It has been months since a crab told me what happened down below. Even after everything you had seen and everything I had told you, nobody would listen. Now look where we've ended up. Gauntlight is more active than ever, terrorizing our home with monsters as soldiers from the east drag our people screaming into the depths under the leadership of the blind general and the sisters. We cannot get word out for help. We cannot get supplies in. Food and medicine are dwindling, and I cannot keep this old fishing camp concealed for much longer. We have to bring the fight to them. We must take the fight to Gauntlight.
Last time, we ventured into the lot.
Hey, it's me, Bartholomew Van Volivule here.
You don't have to do it in character.
Nah, I'm doing it in character. Fuck
Oh.
you. Let's see. Last time we went on down into the library there. We fought some things, including a dog. Was very upset about that one. I mean, I wasn't personally. I still want to eat it. Speaking of eating things, we also met a ghoul. I forgot what his name is, but he
Jazzbag.
Jazzbag. That's what his name is. I just remembered it. He ate all the corpses in there for us. So then we were gonna bring him up top. He's our friend now. We also had a little goober with us, Pock Hubba, who I mean, he's really good at like shooting things. That's about all I remember.
Yeah, that's about it.
We killed a dog.
Yeah, you did. So you are where we last left off specifically. You all were, I believe, bringing Jazzbag up to the surface. And as you are walking through the library, leaving Dexter behind in the dark, Jazzbag says,
So, I don't remember what you said, but what are you doing here exactly? I've forgotten.
We're trying to clear Gauntlight.
Like, oh, you're trying to clear Gauntlight? That's a big one. What are you trying to do? Make you a new house?
Well, we're trying to, stop the evil that's spreading through the land.
Oh, you're trying to mean... Okay, well, there's probably a lot more of that on the lower floors, but that's gonna take you a while if you don't get the circles going again.
What
What are you talking about? What circles?
The circles.
We've seen them. The circles.
Yeah.
I see a lot of circles. I see squares, rectangles,
I
triangles.
mean, there's squares in the circles, but I mean, mostly triangles in the circles, actually, and circles
yes,
in
all
the
these
circles.
squares make a circle. I know.
Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. They're like, I just know that I keep seeing them around, and I don't know how to turn them back on, but back in the day, at least, Velcora used to use them to get around.
Ah, shit. Hey, why aren't we doing that?
Well, because you need
I don't know how to start up the
reactivate 'em.
circles.
Do you know how to reactivate them?
Me? No, but I'm willing to bet that information is probably somewhere in here in the library. if I were to hazard a guess, is probably in the secure wing.
All right. Well, let's
Is
go
the
to the secure wing.
where we just came from?
No, we came from the restricted collection. The secure wing is in the room next door, next to my old temple.
Oh, the one upstairs, the one to the north of the room we were just in?
Yeah, that room up there that you guys haven't been in, I don't think, because the doors are still closed, and I don't know. I think there's a lot of them soldiers in there, so they're doing something. I keep hearing them chanting, and I don't know.
Shit!
I'm willing to bet that's where you're going to find the info you need to be able to reactivate these circles.
All right, let's go on up there then.
Hold on.
First, does anybody want any snacks? Any food? I got so many potions here with me.
If you could toss me a healing potion.
All right, what do you want? What kind? What flavor?
I don't know what that means.
All right, how about you're getting lesser elixir of life?
Sure. And if you want to give Pock something too, that would probably be not the worst idea.
Yeah, I like staying alive.
Yeah, don't we all?
We'll do our best.
Okay, can I just how do I forget. Can I open a trading window? Oh, yes I can.
Oh god, not the trading thing again.
Yes, welcome to the trading window.
But we didn't figure out how to do the trading without...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Cam, can you just add that to...
What are you
Could you
trying
just
to add?
roll the healing and then I could just, add the healing?
Oh, you want to use it now?
Yeah.
I see. Sorry, I thought you wanted it for later.
Oh, that's okay.
15.
And then,
Thank you.
Bach, my friend, you wanted one of these as well?
Yeah, sure.
Some warm hot soup for you. That's a 16.
Oh, thanks. That's real good.
And then, I think I'll take a sip of my own supply as well.
Oh, Dexter,
another
buddy.
16 for me.
How are you?
All right.
So you got to speak up. I can't understand what you're saying.
Dexter,
Really?
how are you?
I guess I can't really do his voice. I'm alright.
Oh, hey, yeah, puberty. All right. Interesting.
Yo, how's it going?
Anyways, all right, we're wasting time. Let's go.
Cam,
Are you
quick
bringing
question.
me with you, or am I going somewhere else, or what do you want?
Oh yeah. I think it'd be quicker if we brought you with us to fight these guys, and then
Okay.
reactivated the circles, and then brought you up through that.
Okay.
All right, so who wants to control Jazzbag and who wants to control Pock today?
I was doing Pock last week, so I can continue doing Pock.
Yeah, I can take Jazzbag.
Cam, do hero points reset every session?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent, 10 out of 10.
There he is. Had to find Jazzbag's character sheet.
Let me pull up Pock's character sheet momentarily.
There we go. Alright, so Jazzbag. Where did it go? I just put him in here. There we go. Alright, Jazzbag to Colby. There you go. You now have Jazzbag.
Alright, so I'm ready to go when you are.
Yep. Let's just go on in here. Actually, I should not go first.
Where do you think we're going?
We're all kind of fragile. Yeah, Jazzbag, you lead the way.
No. I don't want to do that.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, wasn't it? Hey, hang on, wait. Wasn't it up here? Isn't that
No.
what he said?
No.
We have definitely already been there.
Oh, those doors up there.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
Don't mind Park and Tanya just climbing over all of the stuff.
As they are wont to do.
Did we open this door?
This door? You have not opened this door yet.
The side door?
No, you have not.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Okay. Everybody ready?
I do believe so. Hang on.
Dexter!
Wait.
Where the hell
Is
is that man?
I don't know. Does anybody want any alcohol?
Pock says, "Nope, okay, I think we're good to go," and he goes to open the door.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, and immediately on the other side, the first thing you see is a fully armored gallant riding a horse directly at you.
I mean,
So it's
It's
time
not
for
a
initiative.
horse.
As
Why does he
Dexter
get a
runs in
horse?
completely the wrong direction.
Dexter, you fucking
He's
fuck.
How's
like-
he taking care of this horse down in this library?
He's like, I thought I saw him to go this way.
Dexter, I swear to God, I'm gonna feed you your own shit. That's what you're getting tomorrow morning.
Dexter hears Bartholomew's voice and follows it.
Did you say that out loud?
On your turn, you can. All right. So, up first, we have. We have Pock.
Okay, I would love to
As I-
target the
sorry,
man.
let me real quick describe the rest of the scene. I'm realizing
Oh,
I
sure.
forgot to do that. So as you open this door, you see the guy riding at you on a horse, and behind him, you see this roiling mass of darkness, which Gart, you can see one Inara spellcaster on the right side. Tanya, you can see one on the left side, and they seem to be conducting some sort of ritual to form this darkness.
He's on
Well,
a
that
horse, He's
seems-
indoors.
Deeply horrible.
So, Pock, what would you like to do?
I would love to make
Yeah,
this silly, brutal gallant my hunted prey, please.
Okay.
And then, love to go ahead and chuck a dagger at him.
Okay.
That'll be a 30 to hit.
30 to hit. Okay. So make sure to remove one dagger. Also, let me just double check that range. Not that it'll really matter. What's the range increment on that?
Let me find out.
It doesn't matter. It'll.
Thrown 10 feet.
Okay, so maybe it actually does matter. So that's -4 for a total of 26. That actually still hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
That is 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay. Pock has 2 actions remaining.
Yes, he does. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take out and then drink the Bravo's Brew as those last 2 actions.
Okay. So Pock is now Bravo's Brood. Let me go find that effect and see the lead of the item. What level of Bravo's Brew was it?
Lesser.
Thank you. All right. And that is Pock's turn. So that brings us to this guy over here. Let's see. All right. So, out of the corner, Tanya, you watch as someone runs out wielding a javelin and tosses it at you.
Well, that's fun.
That is a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
Oof.
Tanya, you take 16 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And that is their turn. That brings us now over to here. Okay. Okay. So, you watch as somebody else comes out of the darkness, crosses over the center, and tosses a javelin this time at Pock. That is a 17 to hit Pock.
That is not going to hit Pock.
Okay. This person then whistles, and you watch as a cat springs out of the darkness and goes to scratch at Pock.
I'm gonna need people to stop bringing their pets to fights.
That is a 28 to hit Pock.
That will hit Pock.
That is a 7 points of slashing damage. And this guy will finish off by raising his shield. That brings us now to Tanya.
Okay, Tanya. Gonna take action. Go ahead and move.
Okay.
And she's gonna take an action to try and stab the gentleman with the shears.
Okay.
That's a 15.
A 15 unfortunately will not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work. At this moment, she's going to try and stab them with the shears again.
Okay.
No, it's a 16, so I'm thinking that also doesn't hit.
does not hit. You are correct. Brings us now to this other guy who you are now in line of sight of, who is going to first and foremost make you his hunted prey. And then he is going to do a hunter's aim shot at you with his crossbow. That is a 34 to hit.
Hot damn, that'll crit.
Okay. That'll be 38 points of piercing damage.
Oh boy. Give me 1 moment. You said 38?
Correct.
Cool.
And that is the end of that guy's turn, so that brings us to Jazzbag.
All right. So,
As Tanya is now bloodied.
Tanya is now bloodied. So
Very
what I'm
bloody.
gonna do is I'm gonna have this guy. First action's gonna be a stride. Is 30 feet of speed. Oh my god. To right. Let's go there.
Okay.
And And then that will be a... It's gonna make
That will be
yeah, sorry. It's going to be a Jaws strike against this guy here.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
It is a 26.
Okay, 26. That is indeed a hit, so I believe that means 2 fortitude saves.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one will be against Ghoul Fever. That is a 20. Second one will
What
be
is the
against paralysis.
DC on that?
Well, if you scroll down to Ghoul Fever, it is 20. And the second
I
one
see.
against paralysis, also DC 20, is a 28. So both of those
Okay.
are successful. No
Gotcha,
Ghoul
but
Fever, no paralysis.
Still deals damage.
Correct.
Oh, 7 points of piercing.
7 points of piercing damage. Okay. And Jazzbag has 1 action remaining.
Okay, he's going to use that to swift leap over Tanya to here.
Okay, sounds good. That brings us now to these guys who are going to keep doing what they're doing. And why did this guy not get put into initiative?
He's actually not participating.
Oh, yeah, you're
He's
so
a
right.
pacifist.
Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to have him take his turn now because it doesn't really matter much. All right, so he is going to... first and foremost, he is going to joust at Tanya.
Oh?
Not Tanya. He's gonna joust at down towards Pock. Yeah. So he jousts on down there, and that is going to be a lance strike with reach, so that actually does reach. That is a 25 to hit Pock.
We'll hit Puck.
Okay. That is 10 points of piercing damage to Pock.
Yo.
That was 2 actions. With 1 action remaining, he's going to whip around and try to stab Tanya. That is a 12 to hit Tanya.
That's not gonna hit Tanya.
Okay. Then that brings us to Dexter. Dexter Wrangler, played by Jacob Perez.
Sorry, I was in the other room.
Raw.
What do you mean the other room?
Long
There's
story.
another room?
So Dexter is going to make his way up, I guess. So, let's see. It's 25, 50. Where the hell is everybody? Am I going in the right direction? Tell me if I'm going in the right direction.
No.
Oh no.
Where the fuck is everybody? I can't see anybody on the map or anything.
Man, if only
Oh, okay, I
you'd
see your
stuck with the
cursors.
rest
I'm
of the
gonna
group.
I'm gonna follow your cursors. Is that on my speed? That's on my movement speed. Cool.
Yep, that's your turn. Gart, you're up.
All right. Well, my first action, I'd like to designate this guy here as my person of interest.
Okay.
All right, and then with that, I'd like to use that free action to devise a stratagem against him.
Okay.
And that's a fucking dog shit roll. So
Yes, it
I'm going
is.
to take the skill stratagem with that. So I have 2 actions remaining. I got a +1 bonus to my next intelligence or charisma skill check. Okay. So I am going to next recall knowledge about this guy.
Okay.
I'd like to determine any weaknesses he might have.
I'm gonna give you a hint. He's a
Is it the
person.
horse?
No. Fun
All right.
fact about Pathfinder: the enemies don't have weaknesses most of the time, just resistances, if anything.
God damn it.
So
Okay,
why don't you
okay,
roll
okay.
recall knowledge and I'll tell you something?
All right.
Because this game sucks.
Look, I need something else to do with my skill bonus.
Unless, of course, Pathfinder wants to pay us. In which case,
See,
we love your
here's
game, and there
here's
are no
the thing.
faults.
Here's the thing, Colby. If you had just rolled recall knowledge, I would have told you the thing. But when you specify, I want to look for a weakness, I'm gonna tell you. Well, he looks like a guy in armor.
Okay. No, you know what? I just want to know what do I know about this guy? What's his family history like?
Yeah, this guy, he's got testicular cancer.
Oh, I know what to do with you.
Huh?
In all seriousness, though, yeah, he is he's pretty clearly most powerful on his horse. If you get him away from the horse, you don't see any melee weapons other than his lance. So
Okay,
lances
great.
are nowhere near as good when you can't joust.
Right. Okay, and then I have 1 action remaining. I forget. Can I drop a weapon as a free action?
Yes, dropping an item is a free action.
Okay, I'm not going to do that yet then. Instead, I'm just going to step right there with my last action, and that's that.
Okay, and that brings us around to the top of round 2 with Pock.
Okay. Bach. He's going to take his crossbow and shoot it at the horsey boy.
Okay. The horse or the guy on the horse?
The man on the horse.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 27 to hit.
That does indeed hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 16 points of damage.
Okay, 16 points of damage, and as that damage is dealt, the Gallon whips around, points his lance at Pock, and says, "Kneel!" Does Pock kneel?
No?
Okay. Pock takes 5 points of mental damage.
That's nice.
Okay. Pock has 2 actions remaining, I believe.
He does.
Or sorry, 1 action, because it would have taken an action to bring the crossbow up.
Oh, you're right, yeah. In that case, I'm gonna try and shoot him again.
Gotta reload.
Oh, then I will reload. You make an excellent point.
Okay. And that will bring us to the gutsy brute over here, who is going to... is going to stride to over there, and then is going to take 1 action to put their second hand on their greatsword, and their third action is going to be a greatsword strike against Tanya,
Well, let's see how
who
this
is
goes.
currently flanked.
Yeah.
That is a 15.
That's not gonna quite do it.
Okay. That brings us to our naive, dismal scout over here, who is going to go ahead and he is going to go ahead and, first and foremost, whistle at his cat, who's going to try to scratch Pock's eyes out. That is a 23 to hit Pock.
That's not going to hit Pock.
Okay. Cat's going to then try to bite Pock. That's a 10, so that's not hitting either. All right, our scout here is then going to take second action to put a second hand. Well, actually, are battle axes second? No, battle axes are one-handed weapons, so he's actually going to just take an action because he's got a shield in one hand. Right, shield in one hand, pull his battle axe off his back. I should also note, Tanya, this shield appears to be made of silver. Pulls battle axe off his back as a second action, and he's going to swipe at Jazzbag with it. That is a 26 to hit Jazzbag.
We need 26 to hit Jazzbag. That hits.
Okay. That is 16 points of slashing damage to Jazzbag.
Ooh. Oh, son of a bitch.
That's not correct.
Hang on.
Takes NAN damage.
That brings us now to Tanya.
Okay, Tanya is going to go ahead. Let's. Okay. She's going to go ahead and take a healing potion off of her belt, drink it.
Okay.
Wow, that could not have rolled worse.
Yep. Yay, snake eyes.
Okay, so we get the minimal healing of 7. For a total of 17. Oh, Tanya's gonna die. That's unfortunate, but okay. Then she's gonna go ahead and stab at the gutsy brute.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 23.
23, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 4 damage. I forgot these shears don't do much.
Yeah, no. That barely scratches the brute.
Yeah.
I believe that is your turn. So
Yes.
that brings us now to our gallant here on the steed. He's going to turn the steed around. So his first action is to command the steed, which turns around and rears up to kick at Tanya.
That's nice.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Tanya gets hoofed for 6 points of damage.
not
And
the
that's going to
hoofed.
be another hoof coming in at Tanya. That's a 24 to hit.
That will also hit.
Okay.
Kicked to
That's-
death by a horse.
9 points of bludgeoning damage to
Oh.
Tanya.
I'm somehow still up.
The gallant is going to then make a lance strike against Jazzbag. That is a 30 to hit Jazzbag.
That's actually a crit against Jazzbag.
Yes, it is. Jazzbag takes 35 points of piercing damage.
Oh, he's down.
Yes, he is. Jazzbag is dead.
I'm beginning to think maybe we shouldn't have entered this room.
And
So
I'm beginning to think that perhaps the entire party should have entered this room at the same time, but that's just me.
well, I was about to say
No
that
comment.
I'm pretty happy that I'm not in the room.
Gallant is then going to make a land strike against Pock. That is a 35 to hit. Or, sorry, 25 to hit, not 35.
A 25 hits.
Okay. Also, does anyone have the ability to heal an undead? Because if one of you has the ability to heal an undead, then Jazzbag can be dying, but...
I do not.
I also do
Not with this character.
I figured. Okay, so yeah, Jazzbag's completely gone. That is 18 points
Well.
of damage to Pock. So Pock, I believe, is not doing so hot. That brings us now
Pock
to our
is
selfish
in
hardy
an
scout.
unfortunate situation.
Takes action 1 to reload, and then actions 2 and 3 to make a hunter's aim shot against Tanya. That is a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That is 21 points of piercing damage to Tanya.
Damn, you only needed 2 of them.
I know I did. So Tanya is now dying 1, and Gart, you hear... first you hear Tanya and Jazzbag fall to the ground, and then you hear one of the soldiers say, "Remember, try to keep them alive. Prisoners are what they want." That will bring us now
Shit.
to them, who aren't going to do anything. Dexter!
So Dexter is gonna make his way out here.
Mm-hmm.
And then turn 1, turn 2.
Dexter finally found the party.
Where the fuck have you been?
Where have I been? Where have you been? What happened? What'd I miss?
Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy.
All 3 of his actions are used, getting right up to there. That brings us to Gart.
Okay, free action, I'm gonna drop my sap.
Okay.
And then... I am going to... Oh, there it is. Okay. Then I am going to... shit, they're both in the way, so I can't really... I forget. If I were to try and throw something over Dexter, would the guy have cover? If I were to like move down here and then
Yes.
try to throw something?
Yes,
Okay.
because you are the same height as Dexter,
Yeah.
approximately.
I think that's my best bet at the moment, though. Well, or... Yeah, you know what? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stride over here, right behind Dexter. And then I would like to... Oh, he'll take the AC penalty, though. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna do this. I'm going to use quick. Is that tincture or alchemy? Alchemy, elixir, or tool. Okay, great. Yeah, I'm going to use quick tincture to create a double fury cocktail.
Okay.
And we did this last time. I would like to pour this into Dexter's mouth.
Okay. Dexter, do you allow this?
Yes.
Okay. Dexter gets a +2 bonus to melee attack rolls and an additional effect. That being,
Is this lesser or?
Fuck yeah.
Bless you. Lesser?
Thank you. Yes, this is lesser.
And it's a double. All right,
so
so that should automatically be applied to Dexter.
Perfect. And that's my turn.
All right. That brings us around to the top of round 3 with Pock.
Okay, my boy Pock is gonna start by casting. What's it called? Tanglevine on our guy, the silly brutal gallant.
Okay.
So that's an AC roll.
Uh-huh.
It's a 25.
25. That does hit.
Okay, so the target takes a 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speeds for 1 round. It can attempt to escape against your spell DC to remove the penalty.
Okay, and that affects the guy, not the horse. So Puck has 1 action
moving
remaining.
on the horse, maybe?
Nope.
No.
It's the horse's speed, not his.
That's such horrible news. Okay.
Indeed.
I'm gonna go ahead and reload my crossbow.
Okay. I thought your crossbow was already loaded. I think that's what you used your last action for the last turn.
Why did I think that was 2 turns ago? Okay, I'm gonna try and
I don't
shoot
know.
him, I guess.
Go for it.
I think I'm mixing up his turn and Tanya's turn.
That's fair.
Okay, that's a 24.
24, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Okay, he is now bloodied. That brings us now to our optimistic, gutsy brute, who is going to take their first action to, let's see, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so they're going to take their first action to do a sudden charge straight at Dexter. So that is going to be a great sword strike against Dexter as they try to run you through. That is a 28 to hit Dexter.
A 28 to hit Dexter will hit.
Excellent. That is 16 points of piercing damage to Dexter.
Good God Almighty.
And then they're going to take their final action to rip the sword out and go for a strike against Pock. That was the wrong die. It doesn't matter, nat 1. So let me roll that critical fumble. That is melee attack. Second thoughts. You are sick in 3. As they rip out the sword from Dexter's guts, they see the blood, and you see as they begin to sort of be taken aback by what they're doing. You watch as their eyes flick between the blood and their hands and the weapon, and they start to shake a little bit. That is the end of their turn. That brings us now to our naive, dismal scout up here, who is going to first order the cat to try to bite Pock. That is a 12 to hit.
That will not hit Pock.
Okay, then there's going to be claws against Pock. And that is a 13 to hit. That also does not hit Pock.
Yep.
So this guy is going to take an action to stow his battle axe, take an action to pull out a javelin, and that is the end of his turn. That brings us now to our gallant here on top of the horse. He's going to... Yeah, he's just gonna keep it simple. Gonna go for 3 lance strikes 1 against Dexter, 2 against Pock.
Alright.
Thrilling.
Against Dexter, that is a 22.
Yep.
Okay. Against Pock, that is a 16.
That's not gonna hit.
And a 13. So, alright, Dexter
not
is the
gonna
only
hit.
one who gets hit by that. So,
Dexter is the only one who
Dexter,
gets hit
that
by
is
that.
going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Tragic.
That brings us now to Tanya. Please make a dying check.
I
DC
will do
11.
my best. It's a solid 2, thank you.
Yoipers! Dying value goes up, you are now dying too.
Cheers.
That brings us to our selfish hardy scout. Takes their first action to reload. Their second action to move over to there. And their third action is going to be to take a shot at Dexter. Dexter, you do have cover against this.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's going to give you a plus. I'm going to say because of the horse, it's going to give you a +3 to your AC against this attack.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that.
That is a 23 to hit.
Well, that still fucking hits me, but
Yes, it
instead
does.
of being 3 above my AC, it's just exactly my AC. So that's
That is
fantastic.
13 points of piercing damage.
We lost somebody. Who did we lose?
We didn't lose
I
anybody.
think
It
it
was
was
Aaron. 13 points of damage to Dexter.
Oh,
That is that
boy.
scout's turn. That
Okay,
brings us
so
now
that's-
to our neophytes who do nothing. That brings us to Dexter's turn.
Wait, hang on. I'm doing maths. Okay, so that's you said it was how much?
13.
13. Okay, so it's okay, and then here we go. Okay, yep, there we go. Sorry, I had a scene there. So I'm going to stab the. I'm using my dagger, of course. I'm going to stab the shit out of the dude in front of me.
Okay.
That's a 25.
25. That is a critical hit.
Okay, and that's those are the words that I like to hear.
Mhm.
Those are the words that I like to hear. Okay, so I'll roll critical damage. 16.
16. Okay.
16.
16 points of damage. You have 2 actions remaining.
Okay, next I'm going to. I'm just gonna punch him. I'm gonna deck the shit out of the dude in front of me.
Okay. Go ahead
I
and
could
roll
stab
that
him
multiple
again,
attack
but
penalty.
stabbing does the same amount of damage as an unarmed attack, so I'm gonna deck the shit out of him.
That's just
that
not
is
true.
Yes, it is.
Nope. One's 1d4 plus 4, one's 1d4 plus 2.
No. You
You're
both have
rolling
1d4
to hit
plus
with
4.
your gauntlet, I believe.
No.
You are wearing gauntlets, so yes.
What do you mean no?
Wait, this is dumb. Why would I wear a gauntlet? It literally.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the
Lowers
one who
my
took
thing.
gauntlets and wore 2 of them. So you're wearing gauntlets.
Okay, fine. That is a 23.
23, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fantastic. You look so mad at that.
I'm not. I don't know, man. I just want this to be over.
That's fair. Okay, that is 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Great. You have 1 action remaining.
1 action remaining. I'm gonna stab him again.
Go for it.
Same dude. I'm stabbing him. 24.
24. That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fantastic. Okay, so that's 3 plus 4, 7.
7 points of damage. Lovely. That brings us to Gart.
Okay. Use my free action to devise a stratagem against... Can I target the horse separately from the rider?
Yes. Yes, you can.
All right. I'm going to... no shit. Hang on. The rider is my target. I think I'm still... Well... Shit, not much I can do there. I'm still gonna attempt it. Now, does the rider have cover as he's like up on the horse?
I'm gonna say the rider does not have cover. The horse would.
The horse does.
Cover.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna devise a stratagem against Goober there. Goober Supreme. Is a free action. Ooh, very nice. I'm gonna take the attack stratagem with that.
Okay.
So I will now quick alchemy let's make this a blight bomb.
Okay.
A lesser one. And then I am going to throw that at the gallant. So that was a 17 plus... 17 plus 12 for 29.
Okay. 29, that is a hit.
Fantastic.
Go ahead and roll damage, and that will deal 1 point of poison splash to all surrounding creatures, including Tanya. So Tanya is now dying 3.
I'm terribly sorry, Tanya.
Such is life. Or death, as it were.
Oh, actually, no. Tanya will not. Because I have my, what's it called? Backfire Mantle.
What does that do?
Oh, shit, wait, does that not? Hang on. Shit, does that just apply to me?
That just applies to you.
Fuck, okay.
So yes, Tanya is dying 3. The brute takes 1 point of damage. The cat takes 1 point of damage. The horse takes 1 point of damage, and the gallant takes. Let's see. All right, takes 5 points of damage plus 1d4 persistent poison. Why can I not apply persistent poison? Okay. Whatever. Okay.
I believe
is that your
I have
full turn?
I have one action remaining.
Okay.
Which I suppose I will use to...
You suppose?
I suppose.
I ain't no big shit lawyer, but I suppose.
I'm going to prepare to aid Dexter. I want to try and kill this optimistic, gutsy brute spirits. You know, make him a little less optimistic. I want to insult him and lower his guard and make him easier for Dexter to hit. Can I prepare
Sounds
to aid
good.
that way?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. That brings us around to the top of round 4 with Pock.
I point and laugh at the
Okay.
brute.
Hawk is gonna start by reloading his crossbow.
Okay.
He is next going to shoot at the horse. Well, yes, he's going to shoot at the horse.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit the horse.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 18 points of damage to the horse.
Excellent. 2 actions remaining.
And then
Crossbow is
Shouldn't be.
unloaded.
it should just be the one because I
Oh yeah, you're
reloaded the
so
crossbow.
right. So you have 1 action remaining.
I would love to use that last action to kick the goddamn cat in front of me.
Okay, we'll call that a fist attack.
Sure. That's a 26 to hit the cat.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 11 points of damage.
Excellent. All right, that brings us now to our optimistic gutsy brute here, who is going to start off with a swipe. So this will be this will be an attack against both Dexter and Pock with the great sword, comparing against both of your ACs. That's a natural 1. Melee. Bent, your weapon's current hit points are reduced to its broken threshold. Okay, so she manages to not properly account for how narrow this hallway is, as she rears back, manages to catch the end of the sword in the mortaring of the brick wall and snap it. So she's going to take her final action to pull a dagger from her belt. And that is her turn. That brings us to our dismal scout here, who will start off by, let me see. Okay. Start off by activating his support benefit from the cat against Pock. So Pock is off guard against this next attack as the cat distracts him. Scout is then going to mark Pock as hunted prey and throw a javelin at him. Pock has a +3 to AC. That is another natural 1.
That'll hit.
Ranged. Kick back like a mule. You fall prone. So he throws this javelin and slips on Jazzbag's brain that's spilling out of his head. And that is his turn. He ends his turn prone. That brings us now to our gallant, who is going to just take another action to stab at Dexter with a lance. That's a 23 to hit Dexter. So Dexter, you do have a +2 to AC. I don't think that really matters.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. That is 13 points of piercing damage to Dexter. "13 points of damage to Dexter."
13 points of damage to Dexter. That is not
Yes.
ideal at all.
Indeed.
Oh, you said 13, right?
Yes. And that's going to be another attack against Dexter with the lance.
Oh.
That is a
Jolly
9 to
good
hit,
show.
and that is going to be
I
a
love
third
it.
attack against Dexter with the lance.
Jolly good show.
That is a 17 to hit. That does not
That will
hit.
not
That brings
hit.
us to Tanya. Oh, right. He takes his 2 points of acid damage, or poison damage. Needs to make his recovery check. Tanya, make your dying check, please. DC of 13.
That's a 7.
Okay, does
I'm just
Tanya
gonna spend
have...
all my hero points
Oh.
to just stabilize.
There you go. Okay. You are then stabilized and not wounded.
I was gonna see if I could do it with rolls, but the answer was evidently not, so I'm just gonna lay there.
Okay.
Yeah, I would you say that you're getting all the wrong rolls?
I'm not gonna dignify that with a response, thank you.
Now,
I'm just going to
Published
bring
on
us to
Spotify.
the selfish hardy scout, who's going to mark Pock as hunted prey. As first action, is then going to fire a crossbow bolt at Pock. Oh wait, nope. Has to take another action to reload, I believe. So that'll not be Hunter's Precision, or sorry, Hunter's Aim. Not. Okay, there we go. Roll to hit against Pock. That will be a 26 to hit Pock.
That will hit.
All right. That is 19 points of piercing damage to Pock.
Hawk is, mortal.
Yeah. That brings us now to our neophytes, who still are not doing anything. That brings us to Dexter.
It is my time to shine, and also likely for my last turn, conscious.
Better use it well then.
Yup, I guess so. Okay, so I'm gonna fucking take my dagger and I'm gonna jab it into the dude in front of me.
Okay.
It's 26.
26, that's a crit.
Hell, fucking yeah, boy.
I didn't even have to roll my aid for that.
You did not.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the aid.
Okay, so that is 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage. Lovely.
Okay.
You have 2 actions remaining.
God damn, he's only bloodied.
Yep.
Okay. This is a 24.
With the dagger again, I'm assuming?
With the dagger again, not. I'm not using the gauntlet this time.
Okay.
Is that regular or critical?
That is regular.
Okay, 25 is the crit, got it. That is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. You have 1 action remaining.
I am going to... I'm gonna run back here. Because
Okay.
I low-key need to survive.
Oh no.
Okay. Dexter steps
I'm
back.
sorry, guard.
That brings
In
us
my
to
but
Guard.
professional
you're
opinion,
unharmed and I'm on 5 HP and wounded
I
2.
think that you should abandon Tanya to be taken prisoner and flee.
Gart, you're up.
I don't necessarily
So I was going to pour a potion of healing into Dexter's mouth.
I could very much use it. Very
Well,
much use it.
I don't think we're winning this fight. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
That is true.
So what I'm going to do is I am going to quick tincture
Okay.
a good old fashioned, where is it? Potion of emergency escape.
Okay.
Dexter, would you like this potion of emergency escape?
I would absolutely love this potion of emergency escape, Mr.
All right.
Bartholomew, sir.
I'm going to pour this into Dexter's mouth. Now I'm gonna fucking smash it over his head.
Excellent.
into his mouth.
Dexter is now under the effects of Potion of Emergency Escape.
Dexter is frantically both licking whatever part of his face is that he can reach and wiping his face with his hands and then licking his hands.
So, Dexter, you are now fleeing, meaning you have no choice but to spend all of your actions trying to escape the source of the fleeing condition, being combat, and you have a 40-foot bonus to all of your speeds for the duration.
Holy
so long
shit!
as you remain fleeing.
Does that include...
I have one action remaining.
Oh, wait, so does that... I have a quick question. So does that mean that my speed is now... Okay, yes, it is 65 per turn.
Your speed is now 65, yes.
Yeah.
With my final action, I'm going to stride over here.
Okay, you stride over there. That brings us around to the top of round 5 with Pock.
Well, seeing everyone else begin to flee, Hawk is going to go ahead and also start making his exit.
Okay.
That should be about all of his actions.
Okay. That brings us now to our optimistic gutsy brute here, who is going to start out by taking a sudden charge to race over, block the door, and is going to try to stab at Gart with a dagger.
Son of a bitch.
That is a 27 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits. Right between the
Okay.
ribs.
That is 10 points of piercing damage to Gart.
Ouch. Yeah, that hurts me.
Okay. And she's got one action remaining, which she will use to attempt to stab you again. That is a 15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, that brings us to our scout. Takes his first action to stand up. Second action is to command the cat. The cat is going to take its first of 2 actions to stride over to Dexter, and it is then going to take its second action in an attempt to bite Dexter. That is a natural 20.
Well, fucking shit on my face and
So
call
that
me
is a
Sally.
critical hit. So that will be critical damage against Dexter from the cat. That is 18 points of piercing damage as this cat
So
runs up behind Dexter and just rips your Achilles tendon out.
Yeah,
Oh.
fucking clearly, and I am
So you were
down.
immediately... And because that was a crit, your dying value increases by 1 automatically, meaning you would be dying 4. Do you have one of the feat that increases your thingamajiggy?
I don't believe
I do not believe you do. So, this will be a near-death injury for you.
Does he have any
that.
hero points?
I
Too
do have a
late.
hero point.
Oh well, actually, well, no. Your dying value is increasing, so you could spend your hero points to stabilize.
I'm gonna spend my hero point to stabilize.
Okay, so you will stabilize, and you will remain at wounded 2.
You.
The scout is then going to take his final action to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he can't actually get over there. Going to take his final action to just scamper it over there. And that'll bring us now to our gallant, who is going to do a lovely bit of jousting on his horse. So, going to command the horse to That's that. And then... Oh yeah, that's actually just one stride to get right up behind Gart. And then that is going to be a lance strike against Gart.
Oh, fuck me.
That is 26 points of... Or, sorry, 26 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, that is going to be to Gart. 10 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, that hits. Or, yeah, that hurts.
Okay. Then that is going to be another lance strike against Gart. That is a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, Tanya can't do anything. This guy takes his 3 points of poison damage and makes his recovery check. Fails it. Brings us to our selfish hardy scout here. I'm going to take an action to reload, an action to stride down to there, and it's going to take their final action to fire at Gart over the bookshelves. Gart, you have, I'm going to say a plus 4 to your AC against this.
Okay.
Not hunted prey. Okay. So that will be to hit Gart. A 21 to hit.
A 21 to hit, that does not hit.
Okay, that brings us now to them. They don't do anything. Gart, you're up.
Okay. I am going to quick tincture a stone body mutagen.
Okay.
And then drink that. So that's 2 actions.
Okay.
So I now have. Is that not an effect that gets applied? Guess not.
Hold on, I'll figure it out. It was lesser.
Okay. Yes. Oh wait, yeah, that is an effect I can just drag over.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I got it. Weird, just using it didn't bring it. Anyways, I have resistance 5 to physical damage except bludgeoning, but my speeds are reduced by 10 feet. And then my final action. I just got my fist. So fuck it. I'm gonna punch this guy in the face. I'm gonna say fuck you.
Okay.
It's a 30 to hit.
That was against the brute.
Yeah, the brute.
That is a critical hit.
Oh my god. That's what crits. And I rolled a fucking 1.
That was
Are
the
you
most
shitting me?
depressing crit I think I've ever seen.
What a mood.
This is Gart fucking encasing his body in stone in a last-ditch effort just to say fuck you and sock him in the jaw.
Top of round 6, Pock.
Okay, Pock is going to reload his crossbow, shoot at the optimistic brute.
Okay.
My thing will pop in and let me do the shooting.
What'd you get?
Okay. That's a 23.
23, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. This brute is now mortal. Pock has 1 action remaining.
Pock's gonna reload, I guess.
Okay, that brings us now to our brute, who is going to go ahead and as one action, is going to attempt to... Yeah, as one action, they're going to grab a javelin off their back. Second action, whip it at Puck.
Fair enough.
That is a 12 to hit Puck, so that will not hit. And then this is going to be... Final action is a dagger strike against Gart.
Oh.
That is a 25.
To hit Gart?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay. That will be 11 points of piercing damage.
Reduced down to 6.
6 points of piercing damage then. That brings us now to Dexter, who is unconscious, so can't do anything. That brings us to our scout, who's going to take his first action to move on over to there. Second action is going to be to command the cat to run on over and start distracting you so you are off guard against this next attack as he throws a javelin at you. That is a 14 to hit.
Off guard is -2, correct?
Correct.
That still does not hit.
Okay, then that is that guy's turn. That brings us to our gallant,
Fuck you.
who is going to go ahead and try to lance you.
Oh, good. What are you gonna do? Stab me?
That's a 29 to hit,
Oh, he stabs
and
me.
you are off guard because of flanking. So
yes.
I don't think that crits still, just barely. But
What did he roll?
29.
That still does not crit. No.
Okay, and that is going to be 13 points of piercing damage.
Reduced down to 7.
8. It's resistance 5, right?
Oh, yes, you're right. My bad.
And that's going to be another lance attack. Let's see. Yeah, that's going to be another lance attack. Second action. That's a 9 to hit.
No, that does not hit.
Okay, and third action is going to be to command the steed to kick at you. So, steed's going to kick once.
Oh, no.
And kick twice. Kick once is 12. Kick
Misses.
twice is 15.
Also misses.
That brings us to Tanya. Oh, first is persistent damage. Tanya can't do anything anyways. Recovery check. It's a failed recovery check again. That brings us to our selfish hardy scout, who is going to take first action to stride on over to there. Second action to reload. Third action to fire crossbow at Gart. That is a 15 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. Brings us to Gart.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm going to, quick alchemy. Or actually, do I even need to... I don't need to quick alchemy here. I'm going to draw my alchemist fire.
Okay.
I'm going to smash it over this guy's head.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a 31 to hit.
31, that's a crit.
All right, 9 points of... Oh, God, that's a... Hang on. So 1 point of fire splash, which I do not take, but the cat takes.
Right.
And then also 9 points of fire damage to him, plus 2 persistent fire damage.
Yeah, he's dead from the first one, so she's gone.
All right, baller. Yeah, fuck you.
And you have one action remaining.
I do have one action remaining, which I am going to use to... Fuck it. God damn it. I'm gonna punch the cat.
Okay.
Actually, wait, no, I'm not gonna do that. Why the fuck would I do that? No, I'm gonna stride.
Okay.
Very different directions.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Your movement
That's my
speed
turn.
is reduced, I believe, as a result of the mutagen. Reduced by
Oh,
10 feet.
Yes, it is. My bad. 5, 10, 15. So I go there.
Yes. All right. That brings us around to the top of round 7 with Pock.
Okay, our boy Pac is gonna go ahead and start going again.
Okay. As Pock strides off towards the darkness,
Does he have a torch on him?
it appears the answer to that is no. He does have light.
He's gonna go ahead and cast light.
Okay. Targeting himself, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Alright. That is all of his actions then.
Yep.
Dexter can't do anything. That brings us to our naive Dismal Scout, who's going to
Put me
start
in, coach.
off by commanding the cat to attack Gart. So the cat is going to stride on over in front of Gart and is going to start off with a Jaws strike. Start off. It only gets one attack because it moved. That is a Jaws strike against Gart. That is an 18 to hit.
18 to hit. That does not hit.
Okay, the scout is then going to take second action to pull out a... Let's see. Is going to take second action to stride on over to there, and third action to cast Gravity Weapon on himself. And that is his turn. That brings us to our Gallant here, who is able to get his jousting benefits because he's moving 10 feet towards Gart, and since the weapon has reach, he can still just barely try to hit you with his lance. So that'll be attack number 1 against Gart with the lance. That is a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right, attack number 2. That is a 19 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, and you hear this guy shout out,
Don't let them escape!
that brings us now to his persistent damage, of which he takes 2. Recovery check is a 5, so he's still poisoned. That brings us to our selfish hardy scout. Selfish hardy scout.
There it is.
First action, reload. Second and third action spent on a hunter's aim shot against Gart. Gart, you do have a +2 to your AC against this from cover.
Wonderful.
That was almost a natural 20. That is instead of 17.
That misses.
Okay. Then that is his turn. That brings us now to Gart.
All right, Gart's gonna shout, Hawk, get me some cover here! And then, does the Gallant have cover here?
No.
Does not. Okay. I'm going to devise a stratagem against it as a free action.
Okay.
Oh, and I will take that attack. So with that, Gart is then going to quick alchemy a alchemist fire, yeah. And then yeah, he is going to toss that in.
Okay. So what does that do?
Oh wait, hang on. Wait, I didn't even need to roll that. My bad. Ignore that. So I got an 18 plus 12 for a dirty 30.
Dirty 30, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's 5 points of fire.
Okay.
1 persistent, and then 1
5 points
splash.
of fire, 1 persistent, 1 splash. Okay. And as you hit him with that, he points out, on the ground. Do you comply?
Fuck you.
Okay. Then that will be 2d6 mental damage. That will be 9 points of mental damage to Gart for denying the Iron Command.
Oh shit!
So there was
You gave me a
1 point
fucking
of
migraine.
fire. So there he goes. 1 point of persistent fire damage. All right. Yep. I believe you have 1 action remaining.
I believe that I do. Wait. Yes, I do. Oh, that was a reaction that he did, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
All right. My final action, I am going to stride. 5.
You
Then-
enter a bathroom.
Ah, shit.
There is a dust-covered commode and tub.
And then he's gonna, with it, last 5 feet of his movement, and that's Gart's turn.
Sit on the shitter. Okay. That brings us to the top of round 8 with Pock.
I might as well die doing what I love.
So, where did Gart just disappear to?
Through
Down
this
this-
door right here, yeah.
Well, I don't know what the fuck all that's about, so I think Pock's just gonna try and run.
Okay.
Now the real question is if I remember which way anything is. Look at me go!
Okay, Pock gets 75 feet over there towards the elevator. That brings us to Dexter, who can't do anything. Naive Dismal Scout is going to... Run over there. This one action. Over there. Alright, and as his second action, he's going to target you as hunted prey, and final action, he's going to just toss this javelin at you point blank. You have a +2 to your AC from this, from cover. That is a 27 to hit.
That still hits.
Okay. That will be then 16 points of piercing damage to Gart.
Fuck. Oh wait, reduced by 5, so that is only 11. Oh my god.
Brings us to our Gallant, who is going to start off by dismounting his horse. Start out by dismounting his horse as an action. Commanding it to move aside, which it does. He's then going to stride to over there. And is going to, as his final action, pull out a crossbow. He dropped the lance and now has a crossbow out. That brings us now to Tanya, who can't do anything. Alright, this guy takes a whole mess of persistent damage. And makes 2 recovery checks against said damage. Okay, poison is gone. Fire is also gone. Alright, that brings us now to our selfish hardy scout, who's going to stumble through the dark to over there. And then second action to get over there. And third action to take a shot at Gart. That is a 17 to hit.
A 17 to hit Gart. That does not succeed.
Alright, that brings us to Gart.
Okay, Gart is going to pull out one of his lesser 2d8 plus 5 versus... Yeah, lesser elixirs of life, and then drink it as a second action for 19 points of healing.
Goddamn.
And then doesn't have any shields. Can he close the door from where he is?
Yes.
He closes the door with his last action.
Okay. The door is now closed. Top of round 9, Pock.
I guess Pock's gonna keep going for the elevator.
Okay.
Two actions, and then I guess a third to activate it and go up.
Okay, doors slide closed. Pock is no longer in combat. Brings us around to Dexter, can't do anything. Naive Dismal Scout is going to take first action to do that thing. Second action to open the door. Third action to hop in, just get around Gart there and get in the tub. And he says, "There's nowhere to run." Brings us to our Gallant, who is going to step to right there. It's going to ready an action to fire a crossbow at you if you move. Tiny can't do anything. Selfish Hardy Scout is going to reload, and then also ready an action to fire at you if you move. Brings us to Gart. What do you do?
Fellas, can we talk about this? Jeez.
No.
Dude is fucking staring down the barrel of a gun, and he's like, "Let me listen. I think we can talk this out. Come on, we can talk this."
All right. I'd like to close the door again.
Oh my god. Okay, that's going to, I'm gonna say that's gonna provoke the held actions. So there's gonna be 2 crossbow bolts flying at your head now.
Yeah, come on. I can take it.
First one is a nat 1. Second one is a 28.
That's a hit, not a crit.
Okay. Natural 1 gets bad alignment, -2 penalty to attack rolls with this weapon until the end of the next turn. And that hit with the other guy's crossbow. That is 24 points of piercing damage to Gart, reduced down to 19 because of your resistance. Gart is now mortal as he shuts the door. You have 2 actions remaining.
Just you and me now, baby.
he says while bleeding profusely and sitting on a toilet.
With
Colby, I
that,
fear I do not see your vision.
he is going to pull out a blight bomb,
Okay.
and he is going to smash it over this guy's head.
Okay. This guy who is completely unharmed, by the way.
Yes. That's a natural 20.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bomber spell. Cut off from magic. Normal damage to the target. Can't cast spells or activate magic items for 1d4 rounds. So roll normal damage.
Uh, 5 poison, 1 persistent poison, 1 splash damage, which I don't take.
Okay. Lovely. I believe that is your turn now.
That is my turn.
Brings us to the top of round 9 with this guy who just got a bottle smashed over his head. He goes, "Oh, fine." And he's going to swing his battle axe down at you. That is a 29 to hit.
That is indeed a hit.
Okay. That is going to be 14 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, that hits.
So I believe that means Gart is now down and dying.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and do that. I want to see how these guys will react to this. So I need you to actually be dying real quick.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that sucks.
Okay, so I'm going to say this guy really doesn't like you. So he's going to swing again.
Oh, I don't like it.
That's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, dying value goes up by 1, and he's going to make 1 more battle axe strike against you. That is a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. So you are now dying 3, brings us to this guy. All right, first he takes 1 point of poison damage.
Very important.
Very
That gets
important.
taken.
Our brutal gallant here is going to open the door, step in, and he's going to attempt to stabilize you.
So if Garth dies, what happens to my voucher?
Non-refundable.
No! Fuck, dude!
12
You better fucking make it out of this.
To perform, I believe, first aid is the action.
And transferable.
Oh yeah, he's not even holding a healer's
God
toolkit. So
damn
actually, he
it.
can't even. Yeah, he can't stabilize you.
Old guard's
None
got
of
one
these
more
guys
trick up his
can
sleeve.
actually stabilize you. So yeah, Gart, go ahead and roll a dying check, please.
Do they want to borrow the healer's kit that's on his body? I guess it depends how much it matters to them.
Now, that is a 5, so my dying value would go up. However, since my dying value is going up, I'd like to use my hero point
Okay.
to stabilize myself.
Okay, you stabilize yourself then. So Gart is alive then for now. We will exit initiative. Since one person died, yeah, you managed to kill one enemy. So let me give you the experience for killing that one enemy. 60 XP.
That's so many more XP than I frankly thought it was going to be.
60 XP for... does that include me?
Yes, that includes all of you.
Okay, cool.
Since you are all still alive, you might as well keep tracking it. Yeah, so I guess that brings us back up to the Gauntlight ruins. where everyone else is vibing, going about their day, when Pock climbs out of the hole. They got the other ones. They got the other ones.
Who's in the room with the hole?
Finley.
No.
What?
Appears Finley.
What do you mean, God?
I don't know. Gart locked himself in a bathroom or something, and I don't know what happened to the other ones. I didn't really see, but it wasn't good. They're doing some sort of a ritual down there. The Inaras. They're doing some sort of a ritual.
A ritual? Shit.
I don't know what it was. I don't know shit about rituals.
I would like to guide Pock into the room where other people are.
Okay, you guide Pock into the room where other people are.
Why is my screen still black and white, by the way?
I don't know. Maybe you have a character selected who's in the dark? I don't know what to tell you, man.
Weird.
Because it shouldn't be.
Oh, here we go. Got it.
So,
heart beating thing off and on again.
yeah, you bring Pock in, who is currently very mortal, and he explains everything in as much detail as he possibly can, saying that he didn't see anyone die specifically, but he wouldn't be surprised if they're gone.
The Inaras are doing a ritual. We need to get down there as soon as possible. Gods only know what they'd come up with.
I don't know, but that's I don't know if that's a fight we can win. They were real strong.
If we bring down
feel
enough of us.
I'm not going back down there again. I'll take my chances up here.
I wouldn't ask you to.
Good.
What about the rest of you?
Says Finley out loud to, I'm assuming, all of the other characters in Gauntlight currently.
What?
Yeah,
What?
yelling. Just trying to make it around every corner.
What's going on? Is something happening? Did something happen?
The crew who went down got captured. They might be dead. But it sounds like the Inaras are doing a ritual.
Oh.
And I don't think
A
that we want them
ritual,
to
you
end
say?
that ritual.
What the fuck was
What
that?
character is that?
What was...
Spooky. I don't think I've ever given him a voice.
You did.
had,
He was southern.
And it was not that voice.
Oh, that's right! Oh my fucking god!
Who are you?
It's been a minute. Sorry, I forgot my voice there.
It was also
Kaczynski,
not
it's you.
that.
That's close enough. It's closer than whatever the hell that was before.
That's true. I thought he invented a new man.
I thought I'd get a little bit fancy with it, but you see, I decided that wasn't exactly up to par.
Oh. Let us go down and stop them then. For my name isn't Wallace the Wall Waldor.
We need more people than just the two of us.
You, little gremlin thing. Come with us. Okay. Says Boba Bebo, Bebo Bobby Bo. Mind you, who only has one arm, and he is in fact holding his other arm as a wand. Like
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'd say we could take Remy, but she has no hands. And her guns are on Tanya's body.
Do you want to bring any NPCs with you?
That'd probably be good.
Oh, indeed.
Maybe we'll take
Yes. Do you want to
Strux
take
as well.
Davina?
Or Mitch.
You can bring Davina if you'd like.
Yeah, we're bringing Strux. So Strux hears this, Where's Strux, by the way?
He's right here. He's right by Finley.
Right
Oh,
next to
yeah,
everybody
okay.
else.
So Strux hears you and he's like, "Yeah, sure, I'll go. I'm the best at finding people, picking people up, recovering them. I'm the best at it. People will tell me all the time that Strux, you're the best at finding people. You're the best at recovering people and their bodies. You
If
find
that
bodies all the
man
time."
is the only one left to save me, I need someone to just put the sword through my brain.
Yeah,
I can do that too.
I can do
I'm
that.
the best at. I'm good
says
at putting
Davina.
swords through people's
Thank
brains.
you.
I'm the best at it.
My
So-
God,
Okay.
he doesn't
So
stop
bringing-
talking.
Yeah, let's just go through who exactly we're bringing down. We're bringing Davina.
We're bringing Finley.
Davina, Finley. Who would like to control Davina?
I can control Davina since I think Colby's bringing down 2 characters.
Yes, I'm bringing Bebo and Wallace.
Okay, so Davina, Finley, Bebo and Wallace. Jacob, who are you bringing?
I'm bringing Strux and Pizitsky.
Strux and Paziski. Okay. Lovely. Why is
I
Paziski
don't-
drained?
What?
He was on the wall.
Oh, right. Paziski was on the wall. I forgot about
I was
that.
on the wall.
Right, you were
forgot
maintaining
about
the
the
barriers, so you
factoid.
only have 6 hit points. Right.
Right.
Okay.
The other option is we could
right.
just take another NPC and put that NPC in the care of Jacob.
I mean, how long will it take for me to get out of drain? Because I do.
Well, let's see. You remove 1 count of drain for every full night's rest.
God damn. Okay. How's Mitch doing? Because he's also drained.
Mitch
God.
is currently
Not
on
much
the
better.
wall. So Mitch is currently maintaining a barrier.
Yeah. So Mitch can't go. So Dexter's gone. Pizitsky's drained. I guess we're stuck with just Strux.
You can just bring Paziski.
I mean, I
That's
could,
also
but he
totally
only has
an
6
option.
hit points.
Well, yeah, but you've got 30 stamina.
Yes.
You
I'm
could
not
also
crazy
just
about
take
it,
an
but fuck it,
NPC.
we'll do it.
Okay,
It's fine. I'd rather just take one of my own characters.
lovely. All right, so are you going straight back down to the library?
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
thinking this is a pretty urgent task.
I
Okay,
agree.
which route are you taking?
I don't know. I feel like there's a couple of pit stops we can make along the way. We might have time.
I imagine we'd take the elevator.
Okay, take the elevator then. I will need a moment as I need to place all 500 of your characters. Frankly, I'm just going to put you in that big hallway
Fair enough.
to give everyone a little more space. So, Davina is there. Colby brings Wallace and Bobabibo. Emma brings Finley. And Jacob brings Paziski and Strux. All right.
And Davina's
Back
there.
down to the library. Yep, I already put Davina in.
Okay.
All right. So, here you are, all 6 of you.
Who is quick? Okay. Finley has... Oh, it was showing me Tanya's fucking stats. I was like, why am I passed out? That shouldn't be correct.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I suppose we should go up.
Okay.
Any objections?
Not
No,
from me,
not
there
at all.
aren't. All right.
Zitki? Strux?
Yeah, what's this about?
Just checking you're on your way.
I'm following.
All right. As you round the corner, you see quite a bit of blood in this washroom right here, as well as what looks like the remnants of some of Gart's quote-unquote food.
Well, that's not a great sign.
Bebo starts eating it off the ground.
No, Bebo.
Okay,
We got a mission.
You
It's good. Good food.
Bebo, no. Bad goblin.
You take
not a goblin.
1 point of poison damage.
What the fuck is going on with my camera?
Good food.
It was not good food.
As you turn the corner, you hear a voice saying, "We gotta watch out, there's probably more of them on the way." And then you hear another voice say, "I think they might already be here. I see a light." Shit!
No, you don't. There's no light. What are you talking about?
So, time for us to head right back into initiative.
Fantastic.
So...
Not 20!
let's go.
I got a critical for initiative. Yeah.
Okay. So, here we are at the top of round 1 with Wallace.
Okay. So game is paused. Thank you.
Yep, no longer.
Epic. Ooh, I like this music. Let me double check. What? Okay, 20 feet. Is 5, 10, 15... 5, 10, 15, 20 to get there. And then I will stride again. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Right, you now have eyes on this naive, dismal scout and the ritual in progress.
Ah, I believe I found the ritual.
And then he is going to raise his shield.
Okay,
And that's his turn.
that is your turn, I believe. That brings us to Davina.
Okay, Davina. Okay. Oh, that's gonna move both of them. Let me separate them. Okay. One action can get her over here. Second action, we're gonna get her right up
Remember,
here.
her glaive has a reach of 10 feet.
Oh, you're so right. We're gonna get it right there. And then
Okay.
we're going to attack the naive dismal scout
Okay.
with that glaive.
Okay.
That's a 39 to hit.
A 39 to hit. That is a crit.
That is 34 damage.
34 points of damage. This guy is immediately down to bloodied.
That is all Davina has to offer at this current moment.
It is indeed. That brings us to our selfish, hardy scout, who's going to mark Davina as hunted prey and take a hunter's aim shot. That is a 19 to hit Davina.
That's not gonna hit.
Okay. That brings us now to our naive dismal scout here, who's going to start off commanding the cat to get in Davina's way. Davina is off guard against this next attack. One action to step towards Davina. Final action to take Battle Axe Strike. So that's a 15, which does not hit
It's not
Davina.
gonna manage it.
Yeah, this happens. The scout yells out,
Yeah, I think we might actually need you this time.
the neophytes do not respond. That brings us to Paziski.
Pazitsky is going to first. He's going to walk up. Walk up to here.
Okay, that's 2 actions, so you have 1 action remaining.
Is that 2?
Yeah, because minus 5 feet to get through a front.
Oh, fuck. I didn't realize that. Okay.
So you can just be back there. How about?
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
That was
I
clearly not
gonna
your
say-
intended plan.
My fucking spells. There. Okay, so I think I'm going to use a courageous anthem.
Okay.
Is this an area thing or? Oh yeah, it's a 60 foot emanation. Is that how it works?
I believe so.
Let me see. Control circle.
So, what was it? 30
Yeah,
foot
it gets
emanation?
60.
Or 60 foot. Yeah, that easily gets all of your
Yeah,
friends.
that's getting everyone.
Easily. Alright. Excellent. You have 1 action remaining.
Second action or last action, sorry. Just checking something. Okay, he is 25 feet away, so I'm going to use a concordant wire.
Okay.
Is that an area damage or is that just
It
single enemy?
depends.
Yeah, it's single enemy. It says single enemy.
Yeah, 1 action is just single enemy.
Okay, so jeez, it's been a while. Which roll do I use for this?
None. It's a fortitude save. So who are you targeting?
I'm targeting this guy.
Okay, so he makes a... What kind of a save is it?
That is an excellent question.
Hmm.
Basic fortitude save.
Excellent. So, Scout gets a 22.
This is against my what?
Your spell DC,
Spell DC.
which is at the top of your spell sheet.
Oh, okay. That will succeed.
Alright, so he'll take half damage.
Okay. That's damage. 4, so he takes 2 damage.
Alright, 2 points of sonic damage.
And that is my turn.
That is indeed your turn. Make sure you mark off the spell slot.
On it.
And that brings us now to Neophyte, who does nothing. Brings us to Srux.
I'm back.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so Srux. Srux is going to... Oh. Wrong character sheet. There we go. Okay. So Srux is going to... He's actually going to move intentionally 2 turns worth of movement.
Okay. And as you do, I'm trying to remember what gave you major psychological trauma.
Srux?
Yes.
I don't
'Cause I don't see it
remember.
written down. Okay, so I'm just going to say it's combat in general. You just have PTSD.
Sure.
Make a will save, please.
Will save. All right. Will save, you said. That's 22.
22, that is a success. So your minimum frightened value in the presence of these enemies is 1. And your DC remains at 20. So you are frightened so long as you're in the presence of these enemies.
Fantastic. Okay. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... So that's two turns to move up here.
Yep.
One turn, I'm going to target this guy with my hand cannon.
Okay.
That is a 31 to hit.
A 31 to hit. That will be a critical hit.
Fucking love to hear that shit. Oh, God. Oh my
Go
God.
ahead
I
and roll
forgot
critical damage for that.
Oh my fucking God, I forgot how much critical damage this guy does. Hold on. I am so sorry.
Why are you sorry? I kicked your ass the first time.
No, I'm apologizing to the specific person. That's gonna be 52 points of damage.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Wow.
And, yeah, alright. And it looks like you have your Star Shot active. I don't remember exactly how that works.
I don't remember either. This has been
It's
a
something
while.
about, like, shifting imminence. I don't... Right, I think you don't actually have it activated right now, so we're just gonna not do
Just
that
turn it
because it would
off,
hurt.
yeah.
It would hurt Davina anyways. So remember, you've got to do that. So you said 52 damage.
Yes, that's 52 damage.
Yeah, he's fucking dead.
blew his shit smooth off.
And I believe that was your turn. So that
Yeah,
brings
that is my
us
turn.
now to Finley, as the cat meows in displeasure.
Anything in particular, or just...
Well, its owner just got
concept
killed.
of- Okay, I see. Okay. I'm then gonna go ahead and actually take a second action to move forward because I can't fucking see anyone.
Except for the cat.
Never mind. Everyone gave me so much shit about killing the dog last time. I'm not touching this fucking cat.
Cat'll definitely touch you, though.
Okay. Well, that second action will get me onto the...
Right next to the cat. How convenient.
I hate you. Whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna channel my elemental gate or whatever and drop my torch.
Okay. I believe that is your full turn then.
I should be able to do a blast with my channeling of my elements, right?
Depends on your features. I don't believe so because it's a dedication. So yeah, no, because you
Okay.
are a kineticist archetype, you don't get that.
Alas.
So that is your turn. That brings us to Bobby Bo.
All right. So Bobby Bo, he is going to start off with a stride,
Okay.
and that is 25. Yep. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. 5 to get over here.
Okay.
And then... Oh, he has line of sight at this guy. Oh, I don't... Let's see. I could do something very funny here. However, I really should not. I do have one
no,
spell.
I like funny. I am indeed encouraging your worst impulses.
All right. Vivo, seeing this neophyte 65 feet away, immediately runs up, points his holding one of his hands with his other hand. The hand being held has a pointing finger at that guy. He's going to go. I don't know if you heard that, but
I might not have heard it, but I can see the waveform in Zencaster, so I know exactly what you just done.
And he's going to cast Fireball on him.
Okay. So it is a reflex save, I believe.
Yes, it is.
And that neophyte, who gets a nat 20.
Son of a
Critical
damn.
success. Takes no damage.
Well, that is still a 20-foot burst right there.
Which doesn't hit anything else.
There's no one else there?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Well,
It does, however, seem that has distracted the neophyte from this ritual. And you see the energy that was flowing from them waver as they have to shield themselves from this flame.
Ah, all right. Well, with that, I'm also going to... Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Brings us around to the top of round 2 with Wallace.
All right, Wallace is going to see the cat, and he's going to say, not again. Having flashbacks to his last cat encounter, he is going to make a defensive advance.
Okay.
That is 10 feet there. Raises his shield. And he is also, as a part of that, he... Oh, there it is. And then he gets to make a strike. It's part of that.
Okay.
And then, I think, is it with the shield, or is it just in general?
I believe it has to be with the shield if you do a defensive advance.
No, actually. It just says you make a melee strike.
Oh, well then. There you go.
So he is going to use his tusk.
All right.
24.
24, that's a hit against the cat.
All right. I'm sorry, little one. 13 points of piercing.
13 points of piercing damage. This cat is now bloodied.
All right, and then with his shield raised... He is going to... actually stride again. That'd be, let's see, 5, 10, get there.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. It's your turn. That brings us to Davina.
Davina is going to go ahead and move through Finley.
Okay.
Get there. Is this guy within my Selfish Hardy Scout within my melee attack range?
Yes.
Wonderful. We're going to go ahead and swing that glaive just right on at him.
Okay.
That is a natural 20 for a total of 43.
Wolf. She gets a critical hit card. That was a slashing attack. That'll leave a mark. Normal damage, the target takes 2d6 bleed.
Aye aye. Even at that, she does 27 damage.
27 points of slashing damage. Okay. I believe she has one action remaining.
She does. And she's gonna go ahead and use that to just get another little bit up here.
Okay. That brings us
That
now
is the
to
end of her
our.
turn.
Alright, that brings us now to our Selfish Hardy Scout, who is going to start off by taking Let's see, what is he gonna do? He's gonna start off by taking an action to stride away from Wallace. We take second action to mark Davina as hunted prey. Third action to fire a crossbow. That is a 24 to hit.
Davina?
Yes.
That is not going to hit.
Okay. And that is the end of his turn. That brings us now to, first and foremost, his persistent bleed damage, of which he takes 7 and does not recover. Neophyte still does nothing. That brings us to Paziski. As this scout is backing up right next to this Neophyte who you realize, Wallace, as you're getting close to this guy, has no face. As these tendrils of dark energy stretch around the room and towards this roiling mass. Just does not acknowledge the scout pleading for his help. That brings us to Paziski.
Oh my.
Paziski Jahua, played by Jacob Perez.
Yep, sorry about that. I fucking forgot that my microphone was on mute again.
I could tell,
about how the guy that you just put the picture up on looks like the guy from Watchmen.
He does look like Rorschach. You are correct. What would you like to do with your turn?
Okay, so Paziski is going to move up some.
Okay.
Move up to here. Is the cat all that's the cat cannot be all that's left? I'm just fucking stupid.
Well, you can see across
so that
the
was
room
15.
there is this neophyte over there.
Right.
That's the only non-cat enemy that you currently have eyes on, besides the roiling mass of darkness.
Right. So Paziski is actually going to run past this guy right here. I am aware that this is going to be 2 turns. Actually, no. I don't want to use 2 turns. I'm going to instead. Oh, does it help me? This. Ooh, that's within range. Okay, yeah, I'm going to use needle darts.
Okay.
Wait. Spell attack roll. How does a spell attack roll?
It is right next to your spell DC.
So it is. That is a 30 to hit.
30. That is a critical hit against the Fey-like Neophyte.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Eight points of damage.
8 total points of damage,
Well,
plus
no,
3 bleed.
I don't know how much that is in critical.
You double it.
In that case, it's
So
16.
16, and then 3 points of bleed damage, as per the description of needle darts.
Yes, sir.
And this guy is going to have to do a quick little roll here.
Oh, it really says double damage right there.
It does. It does. You're
Illiterate.
correct.
I am so
Okay.
illiterate.
And as these needle darts fly across the room and into this neophyte, you watch as they, one of the darts, slides right through their arm that was outstretched, controlling this magic, and you watch as they recoil in pain. And the magic that they were adding to this ritual dissipates and becomes... and you watch as the roiling mass becomes noticeably more unstable. I believe that is your turn, Paziski.
That is, in fact, my turn.
Okay, that brings us now to our aberrant neophyte who does nothing but maintain the ritual. That brings us to Strux.
So Strux sees this cat directly in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Is my gun unloaded?
I believe your big boom gun has a reload of 1, so yes, your gun needs to be loaded.
Okay, so I am going to reload my gun.
Okay.
I am going to take aim at the cat.
Okay.
And then I am going to shoot the cat
Okay.
with my +1 weapon striking big boom gun.
Okay.
It's an inconclusive roll. That's a 30.
30, that is a crit.
Stupendous.
Indeed.
It is going to be 36 points of damage.
36 points of damage. The cat reaches out to scratch at Finley, and Finley, as you turn to try to dodge the strike, you realize there's not much cat left.
Ooh.
I'm not even leaving the token there. It's gone.
Oh, man.
Fucking evaporated it. It's like shooting a squirrel with a 50.
Oh god.
Straight up. This is a hand cannon, so yeah. You basically did just straight up Desert Eagle a guy, but it's a cat. So you have 1 action remaining.
Good lord, I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna fucking reload.
You have no actions remaining. That brings us to Finley.
Okay, Finley is gonna go ahead, take 1 action, take 30 feet. Second action over here. And then we're gonna go ahead and take a nice big chop at our cheerful Fey-like Nephalite.
Okay.
Well, that was a 16.
16, unfortunately, just barely misses.
Shocked and appalled. That is the end of my turn. Thank you very much.
Okay. Alright, that brings us around to Bobby Bo.
Bobby Bo, alright. Who is going to now stride in. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Bebo is then going to... What is his range to this goober here? 40 feet, 45 feet. My best spells are... Oh, that's fine. Yeah, Bebo is going to unleash Psyche.
Okay.
And so... the candle on... Oh, sorry, that was... That's supposed to trigger at the start of the turn. My bad.
That's fine. You can trigger it now.
All right, yeah. Bebo does that, and then is going to damaging spell, get a status bonus equal to double the spell's rank. So Bebo is now going to cast Frostbite on this guy right here.
Okay.
Adding energy, so that is actually going to deal fire damage instead.
Okay, and that's a fortitude save, yes?
Yes.
Okay. That will be a 23.
Ah, damn it. That succeeds.
Okay. So half damage, I believe?
Yep. So half of that is
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us around to the top of round 3 with Wallace.
All right. Let's see. That's it's gonna be a stride, 5, 10, 15, and then a defensive advance.
Okay.
So running up here.
As you run up there, something you notice out of the corner of your eye, there appears to be some sort of a small hidden reading room that was opened at some point or another.
Why, there's a small hidden reading room there, he says as he gores this guy in front of him. A 22.
A 22 just barely hits.
Lovely. 11 piercing.
11 points of piercing damage. Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Davina.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and have Davina pull up here.
Okay.
She's gonna go ahead and take a glaive to our aberrant neophyte.
Okay.
It's a 39 to hit.
Yeah, that's a crit.
$36 points of damage.
36 points of slashing damage. All right, this guy needs to make a save. For that purpose. Manages to just barely maintain its... this guy managed to barely maintain the ritual. You can see, like, this energy, like, as his life force fades, this energy spreading from him into this roiling mass is barely hanging on.
Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and swing at him again.
Okay.
That is a 20.
20 just barely hits.
That is 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. He needs to make another save. Oof. He fails, as this time Davina just slashes this guy. He stumbles backwards, losing concentration on the ritual. And Finley, the Fey-like neophyte next to you, just shrieks out, "No! No! Idiots! Idiots! Idiots!" As you watch the roiling mass flicker and begin to fade. That brings us to our selfish hardy scout, who, as Wallace, you pull your tusk out, he just is going to... He's going to hop over this. That's difficult terrain, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to then start running this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As he runs past Bobabibo, Paziski, and Srux. The three of you hear him saying under his breath, "Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck." That brings us now to our neophyte. Oh, first, this guy has bleed. Takes 4 points of bleed damage. recovery check is a success, so he's no longer bleeding. This brings us to the neophyte, who first and foremost is going to send out this pulse of magic, trying to regain control of the ritual, which seems to be working, but barely. Finley, I don't know if you have any reactions for that.
Finley... I don't think she does, but let's look. No.
Okay. Alright, this seems to be keeping it stable for now, but you're not sure for how long this guy will be able to keep it up. It seems he's already quite tired and thrown. This guy takes his damage, makes a recovery check, and as a result of that damage has to make a save. Fails recovery check. Save is barely a success. He manages to hang on. Paziski, you're up.
Pazitsky is in fact up.
Mm-hmm.
Pazitsky is excited about.
The man just ran past you.
He did just run past me. I noticed that. So Pazitsky on the character sheet. It's really weird flipping back and forth between the two character sheets. So Pazitsky.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to do?
Considering. So Pazitsky is going to cast Vomit Swarm on our bloodied little friend here.
Okay.
He's gonna turn to Strux and he's gonna say, "Hey, want to see something cool?" And he's gonna vomit out a swarm at this guy right there.
Okay, and that is a 30-foot cone.
Yes, it is. Wait, Strux doesn't get caught in that, does he?
Correct. I was just checking that. He does not.
He does not. Okay.
So that is a save, I believe.
Yes. So that is a 21 basic reflex.
That is a 22. So he takes half damage.
Fine. All right. I guess he's taken whatever half of 3 is.
1.
Of course, you round down.
Well, yeah.
We've always rounded down.
Paziski, I believe you have 1 action remaining. And make sure you mark off that spell slot as spent.
Yes, that is true. Do that. Okay. My 1 action thing. Aqueous Blast always has like some kind of complication to it.
Yeah, you're not. It's not actually a 1 action thing. It's really a 2 action thing.
Okay, cool.
You're just able to split the 2 actions up.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see, I'm going to use Controlling Fire again. Can I use Courageous Anthem again?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use that on Strux.
You use that automatically on everyone within 60 feet of you.
Right, that is correct.
So that's
I'm so fucking tired.
so that will get Bobabibo and Strux.
Oh yeah, Bobabibo.
That's fine. I think Bobabibo actually has something. Hang on.
Nah, he doesn't have any protection, but that's fine.
That brings us now to our unhinged aberrant neophyte, who is going to barely standing, is going to attempt to add his magic back to the ritual. The ritual still appears incredibly unstable as he does this. I don't know if there's any reactions, as this is a manipulate action.
Yes, I can do a attack for Davina, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But it should have multiple attack penalty, yes?
This strike does not count toward multiple attack penalty, and the champion's multiple attack penalty does not apply to this strike.
So just full... Okay.
Full blown.
Sure. That's a nat 1.
Okay, critical fumble for Davina. Melee. Attack the darkness. Your enemies are concealed from you until the end of your next turn. As Davina tries to strike out, the darkness lashes across her face. That brings us to Srux.
So Srux is going to do something a little, some people might consider a little wacky, a little zany, if you will. A little, what's I'm looking for? A little energized. He is going to bust a fucking cap in this guy's ass.
Okay.
That is a 25.
Yeah, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ten.
10 points of damage. This guy is now mortal.
Okay. So. Alright, so Srux is going to reload. And then he is going to shoot again.
Okay.
That is a 23.
23, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is an 8.
8 points of damage. Yeah, you kill this guy.
Ooh, 2 kills for Srux Tump.
And you have 1 action remaining, I believe. Unless you reloaded, I can't remember.
I did reload.
Okay, then
So that
never
is my
mind.
last.
That brings
Yeah,
us
that
to
was my
Finley.
last.
Excellent, excellent. We're gonna go ahead and have Finley just go ahead and try and cleave into our Fey-like Nephalite.
Okay.
That is a 27 to hit.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. This guy is now bloodied. Let's make a fortitude save. Succeeds, manages to maintain the ritual.
No, 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 no!
You have 2 actions remaining, I believe.
I'm gonna go ahead and try for an intimidating strike.
Okay.
That's 16, so I don't think that'll do anything.
16 will not hit, no.
Alas.
Is that your
That
turn?
is the end of my turn.
Okay. Brings us to Bobby Bo.
Bobby Bo.
All right. And I believe, yeah, this lasts for 2 rounds. All right. So that will be a. It's gonna be a bon mot onto the neophyte over here. He's just gonna scream at him.
Okay.
And that is a 27.
27. What does Bonmont do again?
On a critical success, the target is distracted and takes
what
minus...
is it again? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Will DC.
Will DC. And you rolled a 27. That is a success.
All right, so it gets a -2 penalty to perception and will saves for 1 minute.
Cool. All right. As you just scream at this guy.
All right, and then with that, Bo Bobby Bo is now going to... Fuck it, Frostbite again.
Okay.
This time removing energy.
Okay, and this is also against the neophyte?
Yes.
Alright, so it's a fortitude save. That is a 15.
All right, that is a failure.
Okay, full damage.
13 cold damage.
13 points of cold damage. You send out this frostbite and watch as this frost spreads across this neophyte, crumples to the floor. And as he does, all of the energy that was being maintained by this neophyte just completely shrinks out of him and into the roiling darkness. The Fey-like neophyte is freaking the fuck out. Let's see here. Okay. That brings us, I believe that was the end of your turn, right?
Yes, yeah.
Brings us to the top of round 4 with Wallace.
All right, Wallace is going to stride. Nope, sorry. Allies are difficult terrain, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Now, Wallace, as you stride past this, roiling darkness, you could swear you see a figure within it.
Interesting.
2 actions remaining.
Yes. It's going to be a defensive advance. So stride, raise a shield. Not within 5 feet, so I can't attack anything. But that's his turn.
Okay, that brings us now to Davina.
Excellent, excellent. Davina is going to go ahead. 2 actions to move. Get right there and take a swing at our lovely Fey-like Nephalite.
Go ahead.
That is a 39.
Yeah, that's a critical hit.
That's 60 points of damage.
Oh my god. The neophyte holds up and no, fool! And as Davina chops them down, as they fall to the ground, they cough blood through their mask, and Finley, you just barely hear them say, "It lives!" before dying. And at this
What
point,
lives?
the roiling mass begins to fade as you hear a shriek from all around you. And the darkness fades.
We might have fucked this one up, lads.
I don't
To reveal
like that one goddamn
a
fucking
massive
bit, boy.
flesh-covered statue of a woman.
Lord. Of a what?
Which
Lord.
begins to lurch into life, its limbs animated by some foul magic. And it screams at you, striking a terror into your hearts like you've never seen or heard before. I need all of you to please make a society check. Or hell, you know what? Make a recall knowledge check of your choice.
How do I roll a for Davina?
Not Davina. Don't worry about
Okay.
Davina.
Can I roll an occultism check?
Yes, you may.
So Wallace got a 17 for society, and Bebo got a 13 for occultism.
Okay.
So Struck's got a natural 20,
Lovely.
and
Finley got a 9 for religion.
Okay.
Pazitsky also got a fucking nat 20.
Was that occultism for both?
Occultism for Struck's, society for Pazitsky.
Okay. So. Wallace and Paziski, you swear you recognize the face that has been melded out of these rotting scraps of flesh. You recognize this collar, this form in general. And Wallace, your worst fears are confirmed as Davina says, "It looks like Belcora."
Oh my god.
This appears to be, Strux, you know a flesh golem when you see one. This appears to be a flesh golem in the image of Belcora Haravex,
No bueno.
the woman
What
who
horrible
created
news.
Gauntlight.
That is in fact no bueno.
And that is where we're going to pick up next time.
Holy moly.
Holy shit. Did we
Wallace, how are
accidentally
you
stumble
feeling?
into the final boss?
No, this is absolutely not the final boss.
Well, that's terrifying.
That'd be too easy.
Wallace, how are you feeling?
You know, I've been worse.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Finley, how are you feeling? Oh,
No.
yeah. Finley, how are you feeling?
You know, if she dies at the hands of something shaped like Belcora, there are worse ways to go out.
Bobabibo. are you
Bebo's
feeling?
excited to kill.
Fair enough. Paziski, how are you feeling?
Oh lord, what the fuck is all this shit about here?
Strux, how are you feeling?
For once, Strux is at a loss of words.
Fair enough. And how are we all feeling as players?
Goddamn.
Yeah,
That was
goddamn
pretty- that was-
indeed.
that was-
Yeah?
I'm
That was a
ready for
very-
boss fight.
That was a very eventful session. That was 3 encounters that we went through.
Yeah, my god.
And
3?
each of you...
Was it 3?
Yeah, 2 encounters. 2
Oh,
encounters.
2. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, two.
Each of you gets 280 XP.
Nice.
I don't know if that levels anybody up.
180 XP.
If
280.
what's her name was
200.
still here.
280. Okay, so that's.
If Tanya was in this fight, then yes, but no.
we want to give a special shout out to Jane Meyer. Thank you so much for your support on Buy Me a Coffee, Jane. It really means the world and helps make this show possible.